A lot of smiles coming from Scottie Pippen these days. I think the news of the potential return of MJ, that brings a smile to everybody's face.
I'll say, earlier in the year, Pippen won the chair throwing contest. 68 feet, 2 inches.
I guess the opposition, though, isn't smiling with his return.
I am. I like it.
You don't have to guard him.
The ball to Peeler, or rather Threet, and he hits a 20-footer. If he gets hot, he could go for 50. He's at line near midcourt. Now the ball to Peeler. Peeler gives it off to Daniels. He had 3 3-pointers in the first quarter last night. Vlade dribbled drive around Kukoc, lay it up and in.
Yeah, that's where Tony Kukoc really has a lot to learn.
Peeler in front court, bounce it over to Sedale in the air, 16-foot jumper. That's good. He's 2 for 2, and the Lakers lead at 6-0. Reminiscent of last night when they made out in front of Vlade above the 3-point line and back over to Peeler. Bowie is posting up. Bowie gets the pass inside against Will Perdue. Bowie backs in, turns, and hook shot, 8-footer, good, and the Los Angeles Lakers haven't missed anything. In the game, he's always looking, reads the floor, in low to Perdue, dribble on Vlade, underneath, left-hand shot on the way, hooks it in. Nice play, Will Perdue.
It didn't look pretty, but the result.
Go home right after the ball game. 3. Gives to Peeler. Peeler's 18-foot jumper, nice shot. Peeler is having himself some. He goes to dribble, backing in on Kukoc, wants to come down the middle. He spins underneath, puts it up and in. That's a beautiful play. Head and shoulder fake with the dribble. Vlade is 2 for 2, and he's got 3 rebounds. Here's a pass at the other end to Kukoc, and he scores down there. 6-11. Los Angeles Lakers. And Campbell had to miss a couple of games with a sprained ankle. Vlade dribbling, gets under the basket, throws it up left-handed, and scores on Perdue. Vlade becoming ambidextrous, and it's 18-17 the Lakers. Sedale to the baseline, being pursued by Myers. Out to Vlade, cross court over here to Campbell. He goes to dribble, holds it, wants to go back into Vlade. 7 on the clock, so it goes to Vlade, pivots, comes underneath, a heck of a move! Oh, it went in! He got enough English to coax it in. Wasn't that nice?
That was some kind of shot by Vlade, under the arm with all kind of English.
Be sure it is often taken by Threet. Threet in the front court, change direction, comes underneath, feed the ball off, and look out of it goes! It goes! Look at Peeler's face! He yelled out loud.
I'll tell you something about this Laker team. You can talk about all the injuries.
Daniels dribbling in the 3-point area. Daniels takes the ball back to Smith. Ball in low to Bowie. Turn, shoot with 3 in the... Oh, what a shot! Kind of a frozen rope from 16 feet at the baseline. 7 points for Bowie.
I guess when you're 7-1,
pass out to Bowie. Here's Peeler for 3, but he dribbles around Longley. Oh, underneath for a 2-hand slam. What a play. What a play. Longley went after it like a fish after a piece of bait. That's 12 points for Peeler. Judged the shot. I don't think he had his right location in mind. Here we go with Kerr. Kerr stops, 20 feet out. Shoot and get it.
You just cannot back up with Steve Kerr. He doesn't possess a lot of speed, so you can afford to go at him and be under control.
And Vlade is deflected. Vlade got it. Give it back to Smith in the give and go, and he missed the layup. He was flying. Couldn't get any lift off that sore leg. Here's the ball to Kukoc. Comes in deep. Feeds it through the key to Pippen. 17-foot jumper. He makes 5 straight points, and they lead at 45-42. Bowie made the pass. Kukoc with the ball. Kukoc dribbling against Bowie. Pivots underneath. Reads the ball to Harper, and Harper puts it up and in. Well, you can't keep missing those layups.
But that's what Kukoc does to you. He can get you in there and then...
Kukoc, Vlade picks it up. Vlade dribbling the ball. Where are you going, Vlade? We'll see you at halftime with your family if you stop. Ball under to Smith. He puts it in. And he shakes his head as though to say, hey, my mom's here and she's going to be mad at me for missing 2 of them. Here's Kukoc in deep on Vlade. Puts it up over Vlade and scores. Vlade couldn't get the timing as to when Kukoc was going to shoot.
Plus he quick jumped him too.
Excuse me, by Armstrong. I'm thinking about Jordan, believe me. Here's a steal. A nice steal by the big man. Daniels gives to Bowie. They are going to overpass if they keep shooting it, and they finally got Daniels to put it in. Wow.
Well, the problem was Daniels gave the ball to Bowie too early.
That's right.
The Lakers very fortunate to come out of that scenario with a deuce.
4 points for Daniels. Lakers are down by 1. Kukoc dribbling. Nice change of direction. Score. He put Vlade to sleep, and Vlade is grinning. He says, boy, did he get me on that. 51-48. The Lakers trail. Here's Kerr coming down the floor. You better pick him up, fellas. You better pick him up.
You just have to get to him and make him
16-footer, and it's now 53-48. Timeout. Timeout the Lakers.
If you don't make it,
entertaining ball game. Hope you're enjoying it on radio and television. The ball into Vlade Divac. Vlade holds it up. Vlade cross-courts it over to Harvey. He's an open 20-foot jumper. Didn't make it. Rebound Vlade. Vlade inside, underneath. Put it up and didn't get it. Rebound is off. Put up by Peeler, by the Pig, and Pig scores it. Nice play by Pig Miller. Oink, oink.
Well, Anthony
4
Miller.
points in the first minute of the game. He's had 1 point since. He's backing in. He turns and gives the ball to Vlade. He shoots a 21-foot two-pointer and hits it, drills it. That gives him 10 points. Vlade's also got 8 rebounds and 3 assists. Purdue guarded by Sam Bowie to Kukoc. Kukoc straddling the three-point line over to Pippen, out in front to Armstrong. He fakes, goes around Peeler, drills a 19-footer, and he wants a foul. He couldn't have got fouled because Peeler was already gone.
Well, that's
To Myers. Myers to Kukoc, three-point country. Kukoc out to Purdue, and above the three-point line, they clear it off Armstrong. 20-foot jumper. He hits 2 in a row. Oh, he said 3 points on that. Yeah. All right. I thought he was behind, in front of the line. It's now 60-55. And the little guy Armstrong comes out with 5 points in a hurry. Here's a dribble drive by Treat to the base. Ball away 16-footer. There's his first basket since the first minute of the game. His third basket overall.
He's only had a total of 4 shots.
That's right. Dribble drive Armstrong down the middle. Feeds it to Kukoc. His 20-foot jumper and away. There came out hot. Wow. They hit another 3. 2 threes and a deuce to open it. 45 seconds. And Vlade totally has got 14 points, and the Lakers pulled it within 2. They stood that barrage of 7 quick points, 8 quick points by Chicago. Now Pippen tries for 2 more and gets it from 20 feet. Outside in the perimeter, they're doing awfully well. And here's rebound is off the Peeler. Watch this slasher. He's in the front court. He goes in deep. He throws it up and banks it in. Ooh.
Has he got some live legs with him last game of a 4-game trip?
And he's got 18 points, too. On this trip, he's been averaging 23 points. A nice bank shot. Pippen is really a good bank shooter. He turns and made a 17-footer, and it's 67-63. That's 20 points for Pippen. Pippen's turnovers. He had 5 in the first half, Stu.
Well, he's a creative type of player.
Ball underneath. Slam dunk. Nice play. Antonio Harvey couldn't decide whether to dribble or slam it, so he said, it looks like John Black's down there. I'll slam it. By Purdue, length of court to Kukoc to Pippen. Mr. Dependable on the bank shot. He knocks it home for his 8th consecutive point. And the Lakers 10 in the 24. Kukoc. Good passer. Pass underneath to Myers. He'll shoot that one. He shot it. He posted up on Peeler and made the shot. That's 2 points for him in the ballgame. His first basket. And if you're wondering, Van Exel can't play tonight. Back spasm. Didn't even go into uniform. Daniels, 18-foot jumper. Nice shot. He really did a nice step-back job, Stu.
He really did, and he's being defended by a guy that's not too shabby on the defensive end, and that's
low. Pippen's posting up on Daniels. Pippen comes outside, steps back, shoots a 20-footer. That's his 10th point in their last 12.
Well, maybe if he scores 10 more, they'll take
it over. Peeler fires too long from 3-point range, and the rebounds to Pippen. His pass knocked down by Treat, picked by Pippen. Pass on the same motion. A great play by Pippen. After it came back, he took it in one hand and continued the motion for the pass. Well, their last 18 points. Here's the ball. Daniels for 3. No good. Rebound Campbell. Fumble. Get it back. Give to Daniels. He's going to the hole and score. I tell you, he's not a bad offensive player, and he's not too bad on defense. He made some nice interceptions. When Vlade blocks the shot, it goes to Pippen. Forget it. Slam dunk. That gives him 28 points. 5 on the clock. They shoot to beat the clock. Daniels' shot goes in and comes out, and the rebound is off to Armstrong. Armstrong, BJ in the front court, stops, bounce the ball in low to Pippen. Pippen against Daniels, out in front of the open man Myers. 19-foot jumper, nice shot. They've had a good shooting quarter, I'll tell you that, as a team. It's a 10-point ball game.
They've had a good shooting game.
Ball going in low to Campbell. He turns, right-hand hook of 8. That's a nice shot over Purdue. That's 8 points for him. And the Lakers are only down by 8, folks. I think it's a pretty representative showing, don't you?
I agree, totally. I think this Lakers.
Most of the damage was done by Pippen, either scoring himself or getting somebody else that scored. He's got 28 points. His season high is 36.
Well, with Vlade coming back and Sedell in the lineup, I think they should run a lot of 2-man game to get Sedell some shots.
Smith's got the ball. Tony dribbling the ball, takes it in low to Pig Miller. Miller against Kukoc, turn underneath, little hook shot, missed it. That's an easy shot for him, and he's mad at himself for missing it. Here's Armstrong going down the middle. Armstrong in deep, finger roll won't go down. The rebound is taken by Miller. Miller made a good transition, the length of the floor, I'll tell you that. Now Smith the other way takes it over to Treat. Treat in low to Miller. Miller back to Treat. Treat's got 8 points in the ball game. Lobby in to Miller, out to Vlade. Vlade hits a 20-footer. Vlade's got 16 points. Not a bad ball game for Vlade. He's also got 10 rebounds. Here's the ball to Kukoc. The Lakers trail it by 12. Their biggest deficit a minute ago was 14. Kerr over to Pippen. Pippen against Daniels, packing him in, sets him up, right hand hook. Oh, he actually threw the ball down. Beautiful shot. That gives him 30 points, and it's 89-75. Lakers have run into some buzzsaws on this trip. Shaq O'Neal, 46. Last night they gave up the Ryder, 34. Jump shot outside. Hey, nice shot by Sedale Treat. 8 points for him. He had 4 in the first minute of the game.
Yeah, but 5 shots. He needs more than 5 shots.
89-77 is the score. And his coach gives the ball off to Armstrong. Smith fell down on a slip. Armstrong to the base, shot no good. The 11th rebound of the contest for Vlade. Vlade dribbles out of the backcourt, dribbles behind the back. And now the ball given off to Sedale. Sedale tries to drive on Kerr, does that, stop, turn, pivot, shot no good. Rebound is off, knocked by Wennington over to Smith. Miller was contesting Wennington. Miller posting up inside. Vlade gets the screen set for Smith. He hangs and misses an 8-footer badly, just as badly as you can miss it. And here's Pippen coming the other way, 3-on-2 with Kerr and Armstrong. And underneath the basket, a foul on Sedale Treat. That basket at the end of the third quarter, they changed from a 3 to a 2-pointer. Out of the game goes, well, let's make sure. Yeah, Pippen goes out, and coming in is Judd Bushler, University of Arizona, picked by Seattle in 90.
18 points, 5 assists for B.J. Armstrong. Scottie Pippen leaves with 30 points. He's hoping he does not have to return, but the Lakers are hoping he does.
Is no good. So he's got 18 points. The Laker bench. Well, there's no use crying in the milk. You know, everybody knows they're hurt, and everybody knows it's going to take time to heal. And everybody knows that if they get healed, they'll change a lot of people's smiles into frowns. And I'm talking about opponents. Here's Vlade Divac down the middle. Little hook shot with the left hand, no good by Antonio Harvey. The rebound is off, and Wennington runs 85 steps, and we might have an injury to Kerr. Yep. Kerr has been hurt badly. In the second half, Pippen and Armstrong have outscored the entire Laker team, 26-24. Vlade down the middle, underneath, hook shot, nice shot, good extension of the right arm. 90-79, 9:27 left to play. Bushler with the ball. Bushler brings it out in front to Ron Harper. Now the ball to Kukoc. Drives, beats Miller underneath, lays it up, and it's no good. The rebound is off, and it's taken by Harvey to Smith. 3-on-2. Smith with the ball, nobody to his left. Unbalanced fast break. Bounce pass into Miller. Still 9 big minutes to play. The Lakers got a chance here, especially with Pippen out of the ball game. Now we got to the ball, cross-courted over to Smith. He fires for 3. He got it. That's a big shot. Now it's 90-82. As the Lakers make 5 consecutive points.
And Phil Jackson wants to take a timeout. Talk about his defensive alignment. The Lakers up by 8. 90-82. We still have about 9 minutes to play on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Bulls have only 1. Here's a dribble drive by Armstrong. He loves to shoot from that side of the floor. He comes out in front, pass over to Kukoc. He likes to shoot from right there, too. His shot won't go. Can Vlade get it? No. Luke Longley does score. Longley, a great substitution by Phil Jackson here, comes in for 2 quick baskets on Vlade. Vlade hampered in part because of the foul situation. All right, 6 minutes to play, 94-89. The Lakers trail it by 5. Ball into Vlade Divac. Vlade against Kukoc. Vlade double team. Feeds underneath the basket. Harvey is fouled hard by Luke Longley. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's a good hard foul by Longley, the kind you should give.
Longley says, I know this guy can rise. I saw his dunk in the All-Star competition. He can get up. So he fouls him, sends him to the line, says, show me you can make a free throw.
Bad free thrower. Free throw is good this time. He's 56% on the year. Into the game, Sam Bowie. What's on tap, Stu?
Well, in Seattle at New York, and Seattle leading 76-67. Charlotte, a winner over Miami, 104-95, and Houston beat Dallas 100, or in the fourth.
Harvey makes 2 free throws. The Lakers have made 19 out of 20 free throws, and it's 94-91. With the ball, Pippen on the simulcast, dribbling out in front. Miller picks him up. Pippen takes the ball in low to Luke Longley. Out to Pippen for a big 3. He got it.
I don't think you can leave Scottie Pippen. The double team left Scottie, and they threw it right out to him. He buries the 3-pointer.
He's got 33 points. 36 is his season high. And with the ball, we got 5:20 to play. The Lakers are down by 6 points, 97-91. And with the passes, Bowie gives it to Smith. Over to Harvey. Boy, this is a strange lineup out there for the Lakers.
They're not going to get a shot off.
Here's a pass underneath. Yes, they are right there. And he is fouled in the act of shooting. Harvey Foul by Longley, and Longley gets his 5th foul. 2 shots.
That was a nice play by Tony Smith and Antonio Harvey. Harvey making himself available as Anthony Peeler returns to the lineup with 18 points. He's made 8 out of 14 from the field. Tony Smith goes to the bench. Another valiant effort for the injured Tony Smith.
5:07 to play. Free throw is bouncing around and comes out. So he's made 2 out of 3 here in the pressure cooker. Let's see what he does now. He's from Pfeiffer College. Missed them both. Rebound Miller, I think. And there's going to be a foul call
on Miller.
Yeah, Miller did hold, no question. 97-91. Both free throws missed by Harvey. 5:06 to play. The Lakers now have made 19 out of 22 in the game. You can't fault them. But you needed them so badly right there. 97-91 is the score. Kukoc here in the 4th quarter. Give to Pippen. Pippen pivots. Goes around Harvey. Comes underneath. Harvey blocks the shot. And it bounces to Longley. And it's blocked by Bowie. Sensational block shot. Doubleheader. Treat to Harvey. Underneath. Oh, by Pippen. Oh, standing ovation. Sensational NBA play. Now do you know why he's the best forward in the league? Listen to this crowd. 2 blocks at one end, 1 at the other. And Pippen's was the more spectacular.
Oh, that was a beautiful sequence.
Pippen's got it. 4 on the clock. Dribbles on Bowie. Underneath. Foul. Ball knocked loose by Miller. Goes to Longley. No. The 24-second clock. That's a heck of a play by Miller. How he got away without a foul, I don't know. But I do know this. It's an exciting ball game.
Chick, that last sequence, though, on both ends, the Lakers blocking 2 shots, and then Scottie Pippen blocking the shot of Antonio Harvey. That was just some play.
Go to the other end with that replay. Watch. Here he comes. Here comes. Oh, what a block. Great play.
Not only does he block it, he controls it.
Yeah, that's the important thing. All right, here's Street with it. Ball given off to Peeler. Peeler's got to hit a couple. Bowie's got it. Bowie looking, still looking. No passing lane. 9 on the clock. Out in front to Street to the free throw line. 15-footer. Good shot. And he really did a good job because he was being played very tough by Kerr. And now that's 4 baskets in the 4th quarter and 6 shots for 3. It's a 4-point game. 97-93. Kerr with the ball. Kerr dribbling. Nobody guarding him. Now the ball comes over. There's the jump shot. No good. Pippen misses, and the crowd can't believe it. The rebound is to Sedale Treat. Treat coming out of the backcourt. They're only down by 4. 3:36 to play. I love it. Bounce pass under to Miller. He's there. Puts it up. Oh, tough luck. It ringed out. And here's the ball to Pippen. Pippen picked up in the backcourt. Gives to Longley and back to Pippen. Pippen in the front court. Bounce the ball to Kerr. In low. Kukoc puts it up. Foul. Bowie. 2 shots. Miller had a tough break at the other end. Just didn't get the ball quite in the right spot on the backboard. He goes out now, and Vlade tells him, nice going.
That's the one phase of, or there's a couple of phases, but that's the one that stands out the most for Anthony Miller as Vlade returns with 18 points, 12 rebounds. Anthony Miller has to learn to complete those kind of plays. He's got that big body, but he doesn't complete the play up under the basket all the time.
All right, at the line, Kukoc, free throw. No good. He's got 11 points, 8 assists. You know he doesn't have a rebound in the game. Myers comes in and Kerr goes out. Myers isn't nearly the offensive threat that Kerr is. Perhaps they think he's a better defender.
Oh, he is by far.
93, 97, 3:19 to play. And it's 98, 93. And this gutty Laker crew, battered from stem to stern, call a timeout as they reach the front court. We'll have 20 seconds on the 24, 3:15 in the game clock, Stu. Now, the score. The Bulls 98, the Lakers 93. We'll be right. Tonight's Chevrolet Lakers 35th anniversary spotlight is on June 2nd, 1991. Sam Perkins, three-pointer, gave the Lakers the lead with 14 seconds left in the game, and a victory over the Bulls in Game 1 of the 91 NBA Finals.
Scottie Pippen is still here from that ball club, of course. Chicago rebounded from that loss, winning the next 4 games on their way to 3 consecutive NBA titles.
Armstrong was on that team all 3 years, too. All right, the ball belongs to the Lakers in the front court, halfway between the 10-second line and the baseline, and Sam Bowie will be the inbound passer. 3:15 to play. Down by 5 are the Lakers. They've put up a valiant effort. The ball into Bowie. Bowie looks for Peeler. Can't find him. Now he gives to Vlade, and Vlade to Sedale. Sedale back to Vlade. Vlade down the middle, all the way. Puts it up. Goaltending. Yeah, that's an easy call. Pippen the goaltend. The ball was definitely on its downward flight. Vlade now has 20 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 blocks, and a great game.
What's new?
98-95. The Los Angeles Lakers trail by 3. Here's the ball to Pippen, and out in front to Myers. Myers to Kukoc. Kukoc dribble on Vlade underneath. Throws it up. No good, but the rebound is off to Myers. Nice play by Myers. Nobody boxed him out, and the ball back to Kukoc. Kukoc gets the screen by Longley. Kukoc dribbles out in front. Bounce pass in low to Longley. Fumbles it. Gets it back. Goes to dribble. Beats Vlade. Reverse layup. No! Oh, that was a killer. He made a nice play to elude Vlade, and Vlade got the rebound. Vlade now with 13 rebounds. And here with Sedale 3, 2:22 to play, a 3-point deficit. Faces the Lakers, screened by Vlade, 3 to round it. He fires for 2, no good, rebound is off. Kukoc has got it. Kukoc gives the ball to Armstrong. Armstrong's looking for Pippen. Pippen's over that side of the floor with him. Armstrong makes pretty good decisions. He takes the ball into Longley. Longley out in front. He gives to Kukoc. The crowd wants him to shoot it. Longley underneath Armstrong. He fumbles it. Pippen picks the garbage. Pippen brings it over. Oh, here's the shot Armstrong likes. No good. Rebound to Peeler. Peeler gives the ball to 3. One-on-one against Pippen. He comes around him. He's underneath. He scores! What a play. Changed direction at the last minute for his 16th point, and it's his 10th of the quarter.
Sedale showing all kind of quickness down the floor around the arm of Scottie Pippen.
98-97 is the score. We got 1 minute and 37 seconds. Let me give it to you. Yeah, 1:37 is right. Pippen down the middle. Look out, fellas. Here he comes. Blocked by Antonio Harvey. We go the other way. Peeler, look out if it goes. It goes. Basket counts. The Lakers have the lead. 1:26 to play.
Started off with defense again, and I believe Vlade Divac is the guy that got the block
I'm not
shot.
sure that they both didn't hit it.
Sends it down the other way. Pippen goes in.
There's
Harvey
Antonio.
gets it first.
Yep.
Vlade gets it second.
They both got it.
Throws it out, and Peeler gets the deuce on the continuation play. He's got an opportunity for a 3-point play, and that would put the Lakers up by 2 with 1 minute and 26 to play.
The Lakers trailed 90-77, but they're on a 6-0 run here, and overall a 22-8 run. Free throw by Peeler for a 2-point lead. They got it. There was a big upset in Minneapolis last night. Could there be one here tonight? The Lakers have the lead 100-98. 1:20 to play. Kukoc with the ball. You know who their go-to guy is, don't you? Kukoc with it. Kukoc down the middle. He's fouled, yeah. They're going to call it on 31, Bowie. And Kukoc will be the free thrower. At the free throw line tonight, Kukoc. On the year, let me give you that first, 76%, and tonight 1 for 2. If he makes them both, we're tied with 1:12 to play. Well, I'll tell you, that block shot by Vlade and Antonio, and then the outlet pass, and the finish at the other end was sensational. Out of the ball game. I guess there was no substitution. I thought Pete Myers was on the bench. He's on the floor now. He came in for Kerr. The first free throw failed. Here's the next one by Kukoc. That failed, and the Lakers still have the 2-point lead. And the Laker bench is pretty aroused. If you go 0-3 on the road trip, starting a 4-game sweep, you know you've got to win one somewhere. All right, Stu.
I tell you something, Chick. What do you think about this Laker group coming into Chicago? They've got a 2-point lead with 1 minute and 6 to play on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Chicago scoreless in the last 4.5 minutes. The Lakers haven't had a turnover in the fourth quarter. 1 minute to play. Lakers have possession. They can go up by 4 or 5. Ball in low to Vlade. Vlade's had a great game. Vlade out in front to Peeler. Over to Bowie. He's going to shoot a 3. It's on the way. It's no good. Nice rebound. Antonio Harvey. Score! What a great rebound by the youngster, second-year man. Lakers by 4. Timeout, Chicago.
You just never know what player on the Laker team is going to have the game. I think Antonio Harvey has come in and played extremely well on the defensive end. He's been matched up with Pippen. He's done a great job on the offensive end, just being in the right spot. He gets the basket there. The Lakers lead it by 4 on the Lakers Basketball Network. In 27 seconds, and if they don't give up 3-point plays again, Chick, with only 48 seconds to play. That's two possessions. They can almost run out the 24-second clock and be in good shape.
Here's where you got to play smart. Kukoc to Pippen. Pippen in deep. Pippen turns, throws the ball into the basket. It's knocked back to him, and he throws it in. A very lucky basket. The ball was bounced, and it fell right back in Scotty's hand. He's now got 35 points, one under his season high. The Laker lead is 2. 37 seconds to play. With the ball in the front court, Sedale Treat. Sedale Treat holds it up, takes it into Vlade. He's down the middle. He's in deep. He gives the ball out to Bowie. He scores! He's fouled! What a great pass, complimented by a basket by Bowie.
Sam Bowie had his back to the basket, Chick, when Vlade gave him the pass. He just goes up, puts it off the glass, gets fouled. That's just a nice play. Vlade goes in. Luke Longley comes over to help with his back to the basket. Bowie with the basket, the foul, a free throw coming to make this a 5-point game with only 27 seconds left to play.
The Lakers have outscored them 27-10 in this run. Free throw is no good when they started it. Timeout is taken by the Bulls. When they started it, the Lakers were down 90-77 with 9:40 left in the game. Are they happy? Are they happy? Look out, it'll be a knockout on the Lakers Basketball Network. Play by 4.
No fouls, no threes.
Ball to Longley. Longley gives to Kukoc. Kukoc drives on Vlade, comes in deep, slips. Did he travel? I guess not. Throws it up. Rebound is off. And the Lakers, 2 men had it. Now the third man's got it, Bowie. And he's fouled. They might have called... let's see, did they call... No, they got...
Scotty
boy,
Pippen.
I'll tell you, that shot... I thought he traveled before the shot, frankly. All right, we got some shots coming.
Sam Bowie going to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Chicago's only scored 1 basket, I think, in the last 5 or 6 minutes, haven't they, Paul?
Chick, they've only got 13 points in this quarter.
What do the Lakers have in this quarter?
Obviously, the Lakers outscored them by 14, so what's that, 27?
27. Free throw is good. I'll tell you, that last basket Bowie made with his back to the basket, that thing had to crawl in. And Nick Van Exel is really happy because he wants to play so bad. He is a competitor. He's got back spasms, and you can't play this game with a bad back. There's no possible way, or any other sport. Both free throws are good. Chicago, this game is in the refrigerator. The door is closed, the lights out, the eggs are cooling, the butter's getting hard, and the jello's jiggling.
And the fans are exiting.
That's good, and make our drive to the airport a little easier. 106-100, 15 seconds to play. 15 seconds left. 106-100, the Lakers. Chicago 1 field goal in the last 5 minutes and 15 seconds. The Lakers, since that time, have outscored them 15-3. Here's a double whistle. Delay of game is called against the Lakers. You just do that to find out how they're going to line up offensively. Waiting for Kukoc's inbound pass. He throws it to Pippen. Pippen's down the middle. Pippen lays it up and in. That's fine. All right, they still got a 4-point lead with 13 seconds. Now they got to foul the Lakers. They do. And they got to foul the first guy they can get to. Pippen does it. Pippen, by the way, has got a new season high, 37 points. We bragged about him before the game, and you never have to take anything back when you talk about Scotty's brilliance.
Yeah, he's just a tremendous player, but you got to take your hats off to this Laker basketball team.
Well, of course you do.
They just came into Chicago, the last game of a 4-game trip, winless in their first 3. And what do? Come in here and play a pretty good game of basketball.
Free throw is no good. Daniels is shooting it.
He's got to make one of these. I mean, he's got to make this one. He missed the first one. You got to keep.
He's only got 1 left.
A 3-possession game.
11 seconds left. There's miracles all over the NBA, and especially with guys out there like Scottie Pippen. He made it, and the Laker lead is 5, 107-102. The ball is coming into Pippen. Pippen's been there before. He stops, he fakes, puts Harvey in the popcorn machine, shoots and makes a 3-pointer.
I don't believe it.
6 seconds left. Harvey leaves his feet. The ball is to Peeler, and they foul him. I don't believe it. I think the Lakers have done that at least 6 or 7 times this year, given up a 3 when you cannot afford to give up a 3. Nice shot by Pippen. What does that give him? 40 points in the game. Second time in this trip that a player has scored 40 or more against the Lakers.
Well, if Anthony Peeler can make 2 free throws, it'll be all for naught because Scottie Pippen fakes him out of the building and then waits for him to go by, knocks down the 3 to make it only a 2-point game. So Anthony Peeler really has to make both of these free throws now.
All right. In the game, he's made both that he's tried previously. Peeler as a free thrower on the year, 80%, one of the very best for the Lakers. He's got 2 coming. The crowd is noisy, isn't it? So the Lakers have missed 2 out of 3 in the pressure cooker.
But that's what happens, Chick. Forget the free throws. That's what happens when you give up 3-point baskets.
I agree with you totally. They're holding up signs at behind the basket. Brick, brick. That'll shut them up. But it's still not out of sight for them. 3 points will tie it. You don't want to go to overtime here. They'll have all the momentum. Here's Kukoc. 2 seconds. He fires for 3. Didn't get it. Lakers win. And the Los Angeles Lakers came from a 90-77 deficit to get the job done. With 9:40 to play, they were down by 13. This monstrous crowd was really cheering on Pippen and the Chicago Bulls, but the Lakers got it done behind Sunil Treat and company. 108-105 the final. We'll be back in a minute.